Were you ever wounded during your service in the Air Force?
I wasn't combat wounded, no. I do have several disabilities. Still unknown where they were received, but nothing. I'm no Purple Heart winner for sure. Like I said, those heroes were doing work that I would definitely have picked up for them if I was in that position. But they were doing things that they deserved the award. They deserved the recognition, and I wasn't in that combat environment.
When did you start developing these health issues that eventually led to you retiring?
So some of them started, like my lower back started in like 2000 and I want to say that was about 2004. So I really hadn't been in but maybe 9 years, and a lot of that was the flying, the missions that I had flown in, and I had a unique position where a lot of times I was standing up. Whether I was recording or I was providing information to the air crew on the cockpit, but at low levels it was really bumpy and definitely just kind of kept pushing my back down and my spine, and so that started to develop in about 2004, and then the big one was just this headache I've had since 2014. October of 2014, I just got a headache. I thought it was going to, based on my sickness, I was kind of had a cold, and it hasn't stopped since. It's been every day, all day for, 7-8 years now.
So there's nothing like major that happened?
Not that we can tell. I mean, the MRIs are clear, the CT scans are clear. It's not sinus related. It's there's just nobody that's been able to figure it out. No neurologist, no neurosurgeon. Nobody's been able to define exactly what it is. They don't even call it. It's because it's a chronic situation, and it's every day, and it's not like clusters or anything. It's not even migraine related. So the migraine medications that they tried me on for the last 7 or 8 years have been ineffective. So we're trying all kinds of different things now.
Did you retire voluntarily, or did the military kind of push you to?
So it was a little bit of both. I was evaluated, medically evaluated, and received I was medically evaluated for my back, and my leadership said, you're still doing your mission. Do you want to stay in? I said, absolutely. So they wrote a letter, and I was able to stay in for that part. I got to about the 20-year mark with the headaches, and it was about 6 years, I guess. No, I'm sorry. It was 3 years with the headaches that just started realizing, I wasn't going to be able to carry out the mission. I couldn't perform a full duty day with the Air Force. I wasn't giving the Air Force my 100%. So I knew at that time that the medical evaluation board was the way to go. I mean, I met my 20-year retirement requirement anyway, so I was medically boarded, but it was still a retirement.
Do you have access to disability and VA benefits?
I do. I don't use the VA because I'm still with TRICARE for my insurance company, and they've been so far wonderful. They've been taking care of me. I haven't needed to go to the VA. I know that some of the VA locations that we have locally are still trying to recover from the smear that they had over the previous years. So, and there's so many. I've talked about the heroes. There's so many folks that need that more than I do. Obviously I'm suffering, but they've got wounds that can never be repaired, and so they should have that time with the VA. But if I do ever need to have the VA involved, then yeah, I have free access to be able to do that.